Welcome again to this week's Life Nuggets, Nugget 74, and the theme is letting go. Remember, letting go isn't about having the courage to release the past. It is about having the wisdom and strength to embrace the present. A boy owned an old bicycle that broke down one day. He took it to a repair shop and the mechanic quoted $30 for repairs. The boy was told that a brand new bicycle would only cost $50, but he insisted on fixing the old one and paid the $30. A month later, the bicycle broke down again. This time the repairs would cost $20. Once more he was advised to buy a new bicycle, but he refused and paid for the repairs. The repairman pointed out, "You've already spent $30 and now another $20. That's $50. You could have had a brand new bike." Still the boy chose to hold on to what was familiar, unwilling to let it go. This story mirrors how we often cling to the old and comfortable, missing out on the better things God has for us. Holding on can lead to stagnation, drain our resources, and prevent growth, while letting go opens the door to renewal, deeper faith, and alignment with God's will. Just as the boy could have enjoyed a brand new bicycle, we too can embrace new blessings when we trust God enough to release the old. So let's look at 5 disadvantages of not letting go. The first one, stagnation and missed opportunities. Holding on to the past prevents growth. For instance, staying in a toxic relationship may block the possibility of healthier, God-centered connections. An example? The Israelites wanted to return to Egypt because it was familiar, even though God was leading them to the promised land. Exodus 16 verse 3. Emotional and spiritual exhaustion. Refusing to let go drains your energy, leaving you with less for the new things God wants to bring into your life. An example again, the rich young ruler clung to his wealth and walked away sad, unable to embrace the abundant life Jesus offered. Mark 10 verse 21 and 22. The third disadvantage is loss of perspective. Clinging to what's broken blinds you to better options. You become so focused on fixing the old that you overlook God's new provision. A biblical example again, Samuel mourned Saul's failure as king, while God was already raising up David. 1 Samuel 16 verse 1. Fourthly, inefficient use of resources. Time, energy, and resources spent on what's irreparable could be better invested in something new and fruitful. Example, the boy with the bicycle wasted money on repairs instead of investing in a new bike. Fifthly, fear-based living. Holding on is often rooted in fear of the unknown. This fear limits your faith in God's plans and provision. An example, Peter walking on water sank when fear overtook him, clinging to safety instead of trusting Jesus. Matthew 14 verse 29 to 31. The other side of the coin is 5 advantages of letting go. Firstly, freedom to embrace God's plans. Letting go opens your hands to receive God's blessings. An example, Abram left his homeland, trusting God's promise, and became the father of many nations. Genesis 12 verse 1 and 2. Secondly, growth and transformation. Releasing the old allows God to shape you into something new and better. Example, the disciples left their fishing nets to follow Jesus and became fishers of men. Matthew 4 verse 19 to 20. The third one, restoration and renewal. God replaces what you release with something more fulfilling. Example, Job lost everything but trusted God, and God restored him double. Job 42 verse 10. The fourth one, deeper faith and trust. Letting go strengthens your dependence on God and His timing. Example, Ruth let go of her past in Moab and followed Naomi, leading her to Boaz and a place in Jesus' lineage. Ruth 1 verse 16, Ruth 4 verse 13 to 17. The fifth and last one, alignment with God's will. Releasing control lets God work His perfect will in your life. Example, Jesus let go of His own will in the Garden of Gethsemane, surrendering to God's plan of salvation. Luke 22 verse 42. To conclude, we must be willing to let go of the life we have planned, so as to accept the life that is waiting for us. Tons of love. Enjoy your weekend. Love and regards. Charles Butter. For more inspiration, you're more than welcome to visit our Live Light Community Facebook page or our Live Light Community YouTube channel. Shalom.